Donald Trump has not given up hope that he might be able to run for president again in the year 2024. And he is already trying to lay the groundwork to steal that election if he needs to. And this is actually taking place in the state of Pennsylvania, which is still considered a swing state, very large electoral college numbers. In a tight presidential race, it could come down to a state like Pennsylvania. So what Trump is doing, according to a recent report from the Bulwark, because Pennsylvania, by the way, has governor up for election and a U.S. Senate seat. So two very powerful seats from the state of Pennsylvania. And Donald Trump right now is saying, I'm not endorsing anybody yet. According to the reporting from the Bulwark, Trump is withholding his endorsement of any candidates in Pennsylvania for these offices unless they agree to do Arizona-style ballot audits in their state. And that may not be limited to just the 2020, even though, by the way, yes, Pennsylvania actually did a ballot audit already, and they found no fraud. Except, of course, for that Trump supporter who registered his dead mother to vote for Trump. They got that guy. That guy actually already got before the audit was done. But Trump, and I'm willing to bet this is not just limited to the state of Pennsylvania. What he wants to do is put his little puppets in place all over the country, specifically in swing states. He knows he's already got them down here in Florida. Florida is his. That is Trump country now, unfortunately. I know, I live here. I see it every day. A new Trump flag just went up in my neighborhood the other day. So yeah, this is Trump country. Also, if he can get Pennsylvania, if he can spread his dirty little tentacles out all over the country, perhaps in Georgia. Georgia didn't go too well for him in 2020. Brian Kemp's going to be up again, I think, in 2022. So there's a potential for a Trump puppet to come in and primary him. There's all kinds of things Trump could do. And these are things that we know now, based on what he's doing in Pennsylvania, he is considering. And if he is successful in Pennsylvania, if he gets them to bow down to him and agree to his demands in exchange for his endorsement, he is going to take that framework and he is going to put it to work in other states. That's how the game is played with these people, folks. And if he is successful, that could mean that a Republican in charge of the state of Pennsylvania not only could undo some of the vote by mail provisions that are now in place in Pennsylvania, they could pass restrictive voting laws instead, drastically cut down the number of people who vote in that state. So that's one way to steal it. And the other way is to make sure that if a Democrat wins, the Republicans are just going to say, we're going to audit everything. We don't believe any of this is true, so we're going to make this happen instead. That's the Trump plan. That's the Republican plan. These ballot audits that we're starting to see, this is not going to be a one-time thing. This is going to become the new normal because it's not being stopped. And Trump understands that, and he thinks he can use that to his advantage if he runs again in 2024.